country can attack on any small countries. So being a children, you have to always keep in mind that we have to protect our country. So how you can protect the country? Because now the world is for a space. It's not the world is having we are fighting with some normal arms, but now it's world of a space. We have missiles, rockets, satellites. So you all need to learn this. It will be very helpful for each one of you. Okay. So we have a very great scientist with us, Mr. Vishal Kahar. We have a Denu Lasmi with us, CEO of ID Igniting Dreams of Young Mind Foundation. And we have Laura ma'am, your teacher. She's very, energetic and always smiling, So thankful to you, Laura ma'am. Before we begin, if you want to say something, ma'am?
I wish to thank IDYM for this wonderful opportunity, and we're looking forward to hearing lots of interesting things about space. So let's begin.
Okay.
So, good morning, everyone. And so, we are going to learn about basically rocket propulsion and related topics. But I would like to thank you, the organizers, and the IDYM Foundation, especially because Romania is one of my favorite country, and I have been listening to Romanian music for a long time. The singer Pindu, Triambura Pomperu, the song name is. So with that, I would like to begin my presentation. So wait a minute. Okay, so is it visible?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so
Hello.
now as Raviji told us about Russian invasion on Ukraine and space power. So right now the thing is that America started one of its military plans a few years ago, which is called the United States Space Force. Okay, it is begin with okay. So this kind of satellites have a kind of warhead which is called re-entry vehicle. Okay, maybe what is re-entry vehicle? So this kind of vehicle is launched on a missile. It goes into space and then it orbits in orbits there, and then you can specifically program it to fall on a country of your choice. Okay, so this kind of things
One second,
are
Vishal,
very
one
much.
second. Laura ma'am, can you please pin Vishal Kahar? Because you are the host. Can you pin him? Because we are making live in India TV, so we have to pin him. Just pin his profile. Is it done, ma'am?
Could you do it from your end? You are co-host.
No, ma'am. You just pin him, pin him. There is an option called pin him. Pin option.
I don't have that option.
Okay, ma'am.
I can make
Okay.
co-host.
Just give me, ma'am, just give me host right for 2 minutes because I want to make it live in India TV. Just 2 minutes. Then I will make you available.
It's done.
Okay. Okay, Vishal, you proceed.
Okay. Hello, shall I continue? Hello.
Yes, Vishal, continue.
Okay. So I was talking about space. Okay, space war. Okay. So now when this kind of satellite rockets are launched into space, and it becomes a big concern for national security. Okay. Like Romania shares a lot of its border with Soviet states, So there is a big risk of invasion or something like that. So there is a very much need of people to be aware about how they can use space education, okay, space science for their national defense. So now when we are talking about particularly in rockets, why are we talking about them? So I was talking about satellites, okay, I was talking about missiles and all these things. But now let's talk a little bit about satellite, like why do we use rocket in first place? So there are a lot of kinds of satellite. Okay, like I talked about spy satellite, which can be either launched into polar orbit. Okay, the orbit, low Earth orbit, where the satellite revolve around Earth in 1.5 hour. One per 1.5 hour, it completes one rotation around our planet. So what is the benefit? It takes several images. Okay, like these images can be used to analyze if there is any new build up somewhere. Like for example, if you are building a barrack, okay, or if you are building this war position, or you are making a trench, okay, on the border area, then this can be imaged and photographed by the use of satellites. Okay. Now India launched one of its new satellite a few days last month on SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket, okay, which was called Shakuntala. Okay. Now this particular satellite had something called hyperspectral imaging system. Okay. Now what is the use of this particular kind of thing? Now we all know that we see the object in front of us because it reflects that particular light, camera. But this camera are something more special. Okay, they can see the light that we cannot see, like infrared, X-ray. Okay, this can see that. So hyperspectral imaging is like taking particular image with wavelength of a lot of different formats. Okay. For example, I would like to give you an example. Okay, I'm wearing a red shirt. Okay. Now it is not red because uh, you see it. It is because it reflects red light. Okay. But the thing is, it is reflecting just red light in the region which we can see. Okay, but it might also be releasing some infrared, okay, some UV, some this near infrared spectrum also. So these all can be analyzed with the help of this hyperspectral imaging camera. Okay. Now there is particular signature of everything. Okay, like if there is fake leaf, okay, if there is dry leaf, you might not see that much of infrared reflection. Like okay, but when it starts dying, okay, when it starts losing its magnesium content, okay, chlorophyll content, so it will reflect more of infrared. Okay, so now if there is any tank or some soldier hiding in the forest, okay, even if it's hiding in perfect camouflage, with the hyperspectral imaging setup, you can see where the person is hiding. Okay, that person will come out as a some colorful dot on that particular image. So that is how this kind of satellites are used. Okay. Now to launch this satellite, you need to have some particular energy. Okay. Uh, to launch a satellite into low Earth orbit, which is 150 kilometer to 500-kilometer range from the ground level, you have to use somewhat 7.8 kilometer per second, which is almost around 28,000 kilometer per hour. So now just imagine you have to take a satellite from this zero, okay, from ground level to that much speed, okay, to revolve around the planet. So it takes a lot of energy. Now just imagine if you have to walk from home to school, it would be really difficult for you, okay, because you have to walk a lot. So what does the school do? They arrange some kind of transportation for you, okay, bus or tram or public transportation. So you use them. So what you do is when you get into this transportation, they transport you faster than you can go naturally. Okay. It's not like satellite doesn't have its own rocket engine. They do, but they cannot use it to launch it from ground to space. So for that, you use this kind of launch vehicle rocket. So now when we talk about rockets, what comes into mind always? Okay, we say is rocket science. Now if I go with the norm, okay, there's nothing like rocket science. Okay, there's no particular field which is called rocket science because it is amalgam of a mixture of a lot of different fields. Like basically, we refer rocket science as something that deals with making of a rocket. Okay. But in making a rocket, a lot of fields goes into play. Okay, like design engineering, mechanical, electrical engineering, electronics and communication engineering, computer engineering, physics, chemistry, mathematics, biology, then accounting, commerce. Okay. Now you would also wonder why biology goes into play. When you have to make a rocket that is capable of launching a astronaut, okay, then you have to make sure that there are systems that can support human life. So for that, you also need biology. And when we are talking about launching multiplanetary or interplanetary this mission, you have to make sure that your satellite is not contaminated with anything. Okay, like there is no pathogen, like no bacteria, germs, viruses from Earth to other planets. Okay, so that is why we need people from biology to be in this field. Now we talk about physics and chemistry as well in this subject. So like basically it is a rocket, it is a controlled explosion device. Okay. Why a controlled explosion device? Because in a rocket engine, when the combustion starts taking place in a rocket engine, the temperature can go up to 3000 degrees Celsius, which is almost near to the sun's surface temperature. So now imagine we are so much capable, rocket engineers are so much capable of creating temperature that is almost close to sun's temperature, okay, sun's surface temperature. But still the surface, the rocket engine doesn't melt. It is because of this kind of logic, okay. So rocket science, in my terms, is the science to solve a problem in the GSA positive sources. Okay, so that is called rocket science for me. Now, when we are talking about rockets, so the first thing we talk about is rocket engine. Okay, like when we talk about cars or we talk about other things, like for example bikes. So, in especially I've seen this particular thing in bikes that they discuss a lot about automobiles. Okay, like if there is a new car that is launched, okay, we used to talk about that this particular car has a V8 engine, okay, or this particular car has a V6 engine. So when we talk about automobiles, we talk about engines, we talk about mileage, like how much you can travel in 1 liter of your gasoline or petrol. So that is similar thing we use in propulsion system. Okay, now what is propulsion system? So it is basically a system that give propels or give thrust to the rocket engine, rocket to travel at that high speed that it can, put a satellite into orbit. So when we are talking about engine, like I talked about V8 engine, V4 engine, internal combustion engine that is used in automobile bike. So what kind of system goes into a rocket? There are a lot of kinds, 6 types of uh, different propulsion system. Now there are mainly two categories. Okay, active propulsion system and passive propulsion system. Okay, and sorry to interrupt, but if there is any doubt, you can raise your question any moment. No problem. My point is to answer your question and try to give you as much knowledge as much possible for me. Okay. So in propulsion system, I am basically going to talk about chemical and electric. Okay. These are the most researched rocket engines at the present. Okay. So now we talk about chemical propulsion system. So now you tell me how many kind of shapes of matter are there? Can anyone tell me how many shapes of matter are there? Okay, no one. So basically, there is solid liquid gas. Okay, there is that is three that we basically all know about. But there are totally six. Okay, Bose-Einstein condensed state, plasma, and dark matter. These are three other uh, shapes of matter that we know of. So when we are talking about chemical propulsion system, so it basically has these three shapes of matter. Like there is solid propulsion, liquid propulsion, and hybrid propulsion. Okay. So this solid one I'm talking about right now is basically used in all missiles. Okay. Basically, or air-to-air missile or ICBMs or hypersonic missiles, they basically all rely on solid propulsion because it is very reliable. Okay. Like if you have to launch a missile, you cannot, say that we will launch a missile. For example, if you talk about Israel, so Israel have air defense system which is called Iron Dome. So whenever Hamas launches rockets toward Israel, there those missiles that fire the fire, okay, and they destroy this kind of missiles. So you always have to have them ready. So that is where solid propulsion comes into place because you have to just fill the propellant into your juice, okay, and when you have to use it, you just start the igniter and it will launch the the rocket. Okay. So now this particular thing is about rocket, solid rocket motors. Now we talk about hybrid. Okay. Now so the thing is that solid propulsion systems are not as much efficient. Okay. Because they are very bulky. Okay. They are heavy and they have to be as a dead mass for a long time. Okay. Like whenever your rocket goes into space, there will be a big dead mass that will be with you. Okay. Because of the entire rocket engine casing. So to solve that problem, what did the scientists do? Okay, so they thought that the density of solid is high, so we can use something which is less dense. So they tried to bring in one gaseous or a liquid component into play. So they come up with hybrid engine. Okay, so in hybrid engine, one portion, the fuel is solid, and the oxidizer would be gaseous or liquid. Okay, so now what is the benefit of using a hybrid propulsion? So the thing is, it is also reliable. Okay, it is reliable and it has much more efficiency than the solid propulsion system. Okay. But the problem is it has to store a lot of pressurized oxidizer. Okay. And to store that much of a pressurized oxidizer, you need to have a big heavy tank to store it. So it cannot be used in orbital launch vehicle. Okay, it is used in sounding rockets. Okay, the small rockets which are used to launch small satellites. Okay, like 20, 30 kilos satellites. They are launched from this kind of rockets, which are called sounding rockets. So hybrid propulsion is used in them, but not in orbital launch. It gives problem of heavy weight, inefficiencies, and all these kind of things. So what did scientists do? They came up with a system that is more efficiently compared to others. So they came up with this liquid propulsion system where fuel as well as the oxidizer both are in the liquid form. Okay. So now when you have both liquid, okay, so the engine can be much more efficient because you can control how much fuel oxidizer you are pumping into the engine. Okay. How much you are pumping, how much you are taking out the efficiency. Like the ISP. ISP is a factor that tells you how much thrust you can create from 1 kg of total load. So when we are talking about solid, the ISP remains into around the region of 150 to 200. Okay. But in the case of a liquid propulsion system, the ISP can go up to 430 seconds. Okay. Like 430 Newton of thrust per kg of propellant. So that much efficiency you can create. And this is much more complex topic. And for that, I would also give you some resources that you can use. Okay. So now we are talking about electric propulsion system. Okay. Now I talked about liquid engine. Okay. So the liquid engine basically depends on how much oxidizer and fuel it is carrying. Okay. The ISP I was talking about 430 seconds. So 430 Newton per kg. Okay. That much thrust it provides from propellant. So now when we talk about interplanetary traveling, okay, or if you say you have a missile that is launched into space a long time ago and it is programmed in a way that it can attack any country at some other point of time. Okay. Like for say you want to attack a country after 2 months. So you will launch a ICBM a long time ago, like 2 months before, in a form of satellite. Okay. Now the thing is, whenever some kind of spy missions or such defense missions are done, okay, they are basically covered by thing. Okay, so I will talk about a incident, a funny incident in short. So everyone knows now that India have anti-satellite missiles. Okay, anti-satellite missile that can destroy satellites in lower orbit. So now the thing is that India couldn't attack any other country's satellite. So what they did is they launched a satellite by the name of a communication satellite. Okay. In the news, it was said that India is launching a communication satellite. And after a few months, India launched the missile and it destroyed that particular satellite that it launched. And then it was revealed that India was preparing a target that it wanted to destroy with this kind of missile, and no one other than two scientists knew about it. Okay. So, this kind of secrecy is maintained in, space related fields. And in this kind of, missions, electric propulsion is very much helpful. Okay. It is a instrument that could help you make a mission last much longer. Okay. So why am I saying that? Now I was talking about ISP. So ISP of a plasma engine, okay, or a ion thruster. It is also called Hall effect thruster or electrical propulsion system. Okay, there are multiple names of same thing. ISP of this particular thing is 1500 seconds. 1500 Newton per kg of a propellant. Okay, so why is this beneficial? Because you can store propellant for a longer time. Okay, like you can store basically krypton gas is used for this kind of system. Now krypton is a neutral gas, okay, noble gas. So it cannot react and would cannot can be stored for a long time, for years, in fact. So this satellite helps you take your satellite from one planet to other planet, okay, in short time without refueling it. So yes, that is about Hall effect thruster. So I would now give you some resources. Okay. So now these are two resources that you can read from. Okay. If you want, you can take a screenshot, and if there is any doubt, you can send it to IDYM team and they would let me know and I would answer it back because I have an exam in a few minutes. So yes. So you can take a screenshot of these resources. Let me know once you are done with it. Is it done?
Yes, I believe so. And we wish to thank you for the lovely presentation. We learned a lot of things.
Ma'am, it's my pleasure to help your student with this thing and share knowledge with this. I'm in college, so right now, if I was at home, I could have shown you liquid rocket engine part. So I would try, like in future, if I get a chance, I would share the same. But this is another resource. Now, okay, so let me give you a little bit detail about this. So rocket propulsion element is a book that is used for designing, or you can use it for understanding of a liquid rocket engine, or just the rocket propulsion part in general. It have all the propulsion system, and you can learn about designing it from the basics. Macha Rocketry is the website from where you can learn about making an amateur rocket. Okay, for your schools, you can try to make a small project and you can use that. And PTEL is a website of Indian Institute of Technology. Okay, all the IITs of the India have this common network where they share the topics about uh, all the topics. Okay, about every field, from mechanical to computer, every field. So you can learn from there as well. And these are orbital mechanics and future spacecraft propulsion. So the thing is that all the propulsion systems that have come now were once a form of imagination. Okay, there was just imagination once a time. So this is the book where all the imaginative ideas of propulsion system are put. So you can read it as well. So with that, I would like to end my presentation, bro.
Thank you so much, Visalji.
Huh?
And thank you so much, all the students, for listening us patiently. And it is very good to see all of you. You all are having interest in space exploration. And we will play some videos also. You can see some presentation where you can see the rocket engines and all. 1 second.
So
Vishal ji, थोड़ा
I
सा
hope I will
one
learn
second
from your
Vishal
thing,
ji.
and I would hope that in future you come up with something in the field of space, and I would love to see you all, work in this field.
Vishal ji,
Hmm? Hello.
yes.
So
Yes, Laura
so
ma'am, a student want to share something. Dear children, you want to share something?
It was really interesting. And
Yes. Dear
kids,
student, you
let's
want to
hear
say
your
something?
opinion.
This program is also running live in India TV. So yes, dear children, ma'am have already sent some videos. Actually, yeah. Now I will share one by one. You all can see this. And
okay, so
what is the main intention of conducting this workshop is you have to come up, you have to think, and you have to build. What you have to build? You have to build rocket for your country. You have to build satellite for your country. And this is the perfect age, the when children are young, they are having the most energy. So if you can do it something now for your school, if you can make some satellite for your school, then it will be a biggest achievement for your area, where your school is the first school have built the satellite. And when you will become young and young, you can do a lot of things for your country, because you can see that right now what is going on in the world. You are very close to Ukraine, right? You are the neighbor country of Ukraine, so you can see that how people are suffering there, because the country who is the superpower, they are attacking on any countries. Anything has happened in past also. So that we have to, being a children, being a student, we have to find the solution how we can protect our country. You have to become a scientist. You have to find the solution how you can make rocket for your country, how you can make missiles for your country, how you can make satellite for your country. That is the need of our. That is the main mission of conducting this workshop. We have been benefiting 1 lakh plus students. All the program is running free of cost by IDY Foundation. And Laura ma'am is very much connected with us, and she knows us how we are doing things for other people. So ma'am, I will play the videos.
Can I leave?
Yes. Yeah, yeah, okay. Okay, Vishal, you want to
Once
say
more,
something?
thank you. Thank you
Vishal,
so
you okay,
much.
okay,
It
you
was
can leave.
really enlightening.
Ma'am, I am sharing the video now.
There are 9 planets that orbit the Sun, but people and animals live on just one. The Earth is our planet, and we must take good care of the land, air, and water that all people must share. The Sun keeps us warm whenever we are. All our light comes from this great big star.
Okay, so this was the one video which ma'am have shared to me. And
Thank
okay,
you
I
for
will play some more
sharing.
videos.
Yes, it was a
Yeah,
poem
ma'am.
written by our students to mark this day of space
I will
exploration.
play, ma'am, I will play some more videos. Okay, ma'am, for that satellite. Like our team has built something. No, I want to show to the children that to see how we can do something for our nation. Just a moment. Dear children, you want to say something? You can share with us, like what you understood from this workshop, and what you need to learn extra. Any children you want to say something? Dear student,
You can share your opinions. What do you believe about space exploration?
I will
So,
share another video now. Dear student, you please ready to watch that one. You see that this is the rocket of India. I know India is always using to launch different satellite with the help of this rocket. You can understand the concept of this rocket. Okay, how this does it work?
PSLV C2 rocket is standing majestically on the launch pad at the Sriharikota range, ready to be launched. First stage and the four grounded strap on boosters are ignited. PSLV is getting lifted off and clears the launch pad. Two airlit strap on boosters are
Could you share the sound as well? It isn't audible.
There
Maybe we've
was
lost the connection. Yeah,
connection error, ma'am.
yeah, connection issues.
So there was some connection error. Denun, can you make me co-host again? Okay. So I will say, ma'am, have you seen the last video when I was playing that one?
It wasn't
Dora, ma'am?
audible. It wasn't audible.
Oh, yeah, because ma'am, some connection error is there. You see this one?
The remaining two satellites, Pratham
Sound
from
is there, no, ma'am?
IIT Bombay and
Yes, no, it's okay.
PISAT from PES University Bangalore, are from India. The main objective of Pratham is to estimate the total electron count (TEC) with a resolution of 1 kilometer by 1 kilometer.
Have a feel of the launch.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
प्रक्षेपण
10
जलन
seconds.
बिल्कुल सामान्य आकाश की ओर उठता हुआ PSLV और
Any moment
जोरदार
now, you will hear the confirmation of the separation of the Pratham satellite built by students of IIT Mumbai, and also followed just 10 seconds later the separation of PISAT satellite built by the students of PES University Bangalore.
जी हाँ, वैसे कई उपग्रह इसरो भारतीय विश्वविद्यालयों के लिए छोड़ चुका है। जी हाँ, प्रथम उपग्रह भी अलग।
Pratham is separated.
Okay. So you all see that how the satellite was separated.
Wow.
Right. We have some more videos, ma'am. We want to show to children, but I think time is there, ma'am. Laura, ma'am,
No,
can
it's
you please
okay.
confirm?
It's okay.
Time, you have
Time
time
is
or
okay.
not?
Yes, we do.
Okay, ma'am. So I will show some more videos just for 1 minute. So, with the help of small things, you can build the rocket. It is not necessary that we have to learn something very big. Everybody can make that. And being a children, what you can do, you can make a femto satellite, because that is a small size satellite. Understand? Because we cannot make the big one because we need a lot of money for that. So that is why I am telling to all of you, you can think of building a small satellite femto size. Ma'am, I will play the another video. You see a small child, how she has built a rocket using her Diwali. In Diwali festival, you are firing crackers, right? In New Year, Mania, they are firing crackers. So you see that how by using those crackers, she has made a rocket. You can see this. This is one of the member of our IDYM student council. You see that how she has made that.
My name is Raj Nawaz. I am a student of Mukundapuram Public School, Thrissur District, Kerala State. My project is called a toy rocket. This is a best example of Newton's third law of motion, which states every action has an equal and opposite reaction. I made this rocket with the help of easily available low-cost materials. It takes about 1 hour to make this rocket. It's quite simple. I will now demonstrate the working of this model. This is a Diwali rocket. From this, we are going to make the engine for our toy rockets. We have to remove certain parts of the Diwali motor and make some modifications to get our toy rocket motor. Also, any excess chemicals that spill out. We now have to cut, shape and fix a balsa cap to the open end of the Diwali motor. Sand the sides of the motor to get a clean finish. Now the rocket motor is ready. It's very simple to make. The rocket motor has to be pushed inside the body of the rocket and fixed tightly with the help of glue. Now I am going to attach the fin to the body of the rocket. The fin can be made out of plastic, Corex, cardboard or balsa wood. These are the tools and materials that I have used to make my toy rocket. Now our rocket is ready to be launched. There are some safety instructions that has to be followed while launching a rocket. These safety instructions are very important. The first thing is there should be a large ground and zero wind. You have to make sure that there are no electrical lines or any VIPs passing by. We have to make sure to launch the rocket vertically, and when it comes back, we have to make sure that there is no flame around the motor area or on the fins. Before we launch the rocket, we have to make sure that the nose cone is vertical and the fin should not be shaking, and the motor has to be fixed inside the body strongly. This is the electrical circuit needed to launch my toy rocket. Now I am going to connect the nichrome wire to the circuit. This is a launch mechanism. This is a 12-volt battery and this is the switch. I worked on this competition project for 5 days. During this period, I tried various rocket designs from simple to complicated. After many trial launches, I have finally made a rocket out of PVC pipe that is simple, safe and great fun to make, and launch it into the blue sky. I have named this rocket Inara as it means shining light. I'm sure that all the boys and girls would love to design, build and fly a toy rocket. I would be happy to answer any questions that you may have. Before I say a goodbye, I would like to wish all the participants of the very best of luck. Jai Hind.
Okay, children, so you saw that how a small child can build a rocket. So why not you can? So I want your experience. You have seen so many things in past 45 or 45 to 50 minutes. Will you please share your experience that what you have understood and how you like to go in your future. What you want to do for your country. Any children, you want to speak something?
I want to thank you for sharing that video. It was really amazing and very inspiring and motivating. So young and so talented.
I want, ma'am,
Simply
your
amazing.
student to make something like this. That is the aim of our
Yes,
foundation. I want every
that would
student
be
to make
wonderful.
this.
It was really
Yes.
inspiring, and we hope we can follow in her footsteps. Yes.
Yes. Anybody, any student, you want to ask something or you want to share something? Ma'am, you can translate them in Romanian language. Maybe they are facing difficulties, or they are good in English, so it will be good. Yes.
So if you want to share your opinions, I could translate them for you.
Yeah, anybody, you can speak in your language. Ma'am is going to translate. Anyone? Okay.
Good
Okay,
morning.
ma'am.
I would like to say that I found the last video very inspiring. I really loved it. I mean, she was so young and still she did such a great job.
Yes. Anybody else? You are the future of your country, you know. World is yours. So children, you say something that what you have understood and how you are going to go about this, how you want to do something for your school. See, you are studying in a very good school, right? You are having a guidance of very good teachers. There is nothing, we are making our rocket and satellite, we are learning some degree from USA and Russia or some other countries, big universities, or India. We are learning physics, chemistry, and mathematics, right? We are learning Newton's law of motion. We are learning pressure. We are learning force. So we have to use this concept to build this thing. You are learning something like a microcontroller. So you have to use that one, and you have to build. You are learning about solar energy, how solar energy is helpful to, for satellite fueling. Because there is no fuel when satellite is going to the space. You are not going to supply any fuel from the ground. Satellite is moving in the space with the help of sun energies. So what I want is that you can start and you can do something. Yes, I have learned this and I will implement this. It is not necessary to make some satellite. It has to be launched by NASA. You can even build that. That is not a big problem. But you can make something temporary for your school that you can make on satellite or rocket and you can launch from your ground. And we are always there to help you. Any technical support if you need from our side, you can connect with Laura, ma'am, and she can connect with all of you with us. And I want to see that some student from Romania has made a satellite. Then only workshop is successful. You have made something for your country. Yes. Laura, ma'am, please send all the name of every student so that we will give them certificates. Every student will receive certificates. Even some teachers are involved in this. You can send their name also so that we can. And I want to give you some work to all of you. If you can do it, it will be great. You are taking cold drinks, right? Pepsi, Coca-Cola, and all these things. You buy one cold drink, buy 2 cold drink bottles of 1.5 liter or 2 liter, and try to make a water rocket using the cycle valves and all you have. So this is the homework I want to give to all of you. And also using the cardboards. You have so many cardboards, waste paper in your home and all, right? Try to use that and make model of satellite and rockets and send it to us. We will even select you for Junior Scientist Award. Those who will make that, we will give you Junior Scientist Award from IDYM. Space Junior Scientist Award. Okay? Laura, ma'am?
Thank you so much. Looking forward to participating in this lovely project. Yes, we'd like to try to build a rocket. Yes, and someone else from our high school is also here, Mrs. Anna Berlan.
Yes, good morning. Good morning. Thank you so much for this experience. Was a great topic, very informative, and very interesting. Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. And so, ma'am, Laura, ma'am, shall we wind up?
Yes, thank you so much. It was really wonderful and very informative. We learned so much today. We explored space in a very interesting way.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. And yeah, so you can share the recording afterwards. Okay, ma'am? Thank you. Host, please close the meeting.